I'm Chris Bell, physiotherapist for the Western Bulldogs. I'm here today on behalf of the Victorian Amateur Football Association and LifeCare. We're going to be running through some taping techniques and some injury prevention tips. Hope you enjoy. Okay, welcome back to another taping technique. Today we're going to do the turf toe, or we're going to look at a joint called the first MTP joint of the big toe. Sometimes athletes have irritation in this joint that we need to restrict the range of movement. They can also have arthritic change after years of playing football, and they normally have pain with taking the toe back. They normally have impingement at the back part of the joint. So the idea of this taping is literally going to be to try and restrict that movement and to hold them down to this position a little bit better. First thing we do is we apply what we call the anchor. It once again goes around the midfoot. So no tension applied to the tape. Sits there for a framework for us to work off. Then we use some smaller rigid tape. This one first wraps around the toe, once again to form an anchor. So, like so, comes around. And there we have our two anchors where we base the rest of our taping off. Now once again, we're trying to restrict the amount of dorsiflexion of that joint, so trying to hold it down a little bit. So what you do is you start the first strip on the outside part of the toe, you get them to relax their toe, bring it down to where you're happy with, apply a little bit of tension, take it back and stick. Then your next piece of taping comes to the bottom part of the toe, like so. Once again, you position the toe where you'd like it to be positioned, a little bit of pressure on the taping, take and stick. So as you can see, even from two taping strips, we're starting to get some plantar flexion of that ray, which is exactly what we're after. Then I simply reinforce that part of the taping. So once again, on the bottom part, pulling it down and across. Then we almost do a figure 6 that comes around the top part of the joint. So we're starting on the top part of the toe, like so. Applying some pressure down on the toe, come down with the taping and wrapping around, and it still finishes on the anchor on the bottom part of the foot. Repeat that twice, starting there, coming down and around, finishing on the anchor on the bottom part of the foot. We lock off around the top part of the toe again, using another anchor strip. Once again, no tension on the tape, just to hold it all together. And then one coming around the foot again. Once again, no tension on this tape, it's just literally to hold those strips of tape in place. So as you can see, we have a limitation to the amount the toe can now come up into extension, therefore offloading this area of impingement on that top part of the toe. So really effective for turf toe. Use your assessment to guide how aggressive you need to be with your restriction, and if you need to add strips that pull it more to the outside or strips where you want to hold it more on the inside. But essentially that's how you tape for a turf toe.